The streets of Birmingham were once ruled by an infamous gang, the Becky Blinders, who held power and fear in equal measure. Born in the late 19th century, this notorious group clawed its way up from the grimy backstreets, their rise fueled by the social and economic turbulence of the era. Their origins lie deep within the city's working class, where the struggle for survival was a daily battle. Amidst the smoke and grime of post-industrial Birmingham, they emerged as a formidable force, their infamous reputation spreading far and wide. Their attire was as unique as their audacity, with their signature razor-bladed peaky caps becoming a symbol of their fearsome identity. These caps, as sharp as their wits, were not just an accessory, but a weapon, a statement, a declaration of their unyielding dominance. The Becky Blinders were not just a gang. They were a socio-political phenomenon that rose from the ashes of post-industrial Birmingham. The birth of the Becky Blinders was as dramatic as the era they thrived in. As the industrial heart of England, Birmingham in the late 19th century was a hotbed of opportunity and chaos. It was in this tumultuous environment that the notorious gang of the Becky Blinders was born. From their humble beginnings as a street gang, the Becky Blinders swiftly grew into a formidable criminal organization. They started off dabbling in gambling and racketeering, leveraging their fearsome reputation to control the local betting circuits. The streets of Small Heath, a district of Birmingham, became their playground and soon enough their kingdom. But the true rise of the Becky Blinders came under the shrewd leadership of Thomas Shelby, a man of vision and ruthlessness. Shelby was the mastermind behind the gang's expansion. He recognized the potential for growth and seized it, turning the Becky Blinders from a local menace to a national syndicate. Shelby's strategies were as cunning as they were brutal. He strengthened the gang's grip on Birmingham, not just through fear, but also through alliances and manipulation. He understood the power of connections, forging ties with other gangs, politicians, and law enforcement officials. He even ventured into legitimate businesses, using them as fronts for their illicit operations. Under Shelby's leadership, the Becky Blinders expanded their operations across England. They infiltrated industries, controlled unions, and manipulated markets. Their influence was no longer confined to the backstreets of Birmingham. It reached boardrooms and political halls. The rise of the Becky Blinders was not just a story of crime and power. It was a testament to the audacity of those willing to exploit the opportunities of a rapidly changing world. They thrived in the shadows of society, bending it to their will with every step they took. With cunning strategies and ruthless execution, the Becky Blinders quickly rose to power, their influence seeping into every corner of Birmingham and beyond. This was not just a gang. This was a phenomenon that forever marked the face of Britain. Like every empire that has risen, the Becky Blinders too had their fall. Their decline was not an event of a single day, but a culmination of several factors. Stronger law enforcement pressures began to bear down on them, as the authorities ramped up their efforts to bring the gang to justice. But it wasn't just the outside forces that led to their downfall. Internal conflicts began to tear at the very fabric of their brotherhood. Disagreements over power, decisions, and money started to create cracks within their ranks. The Becky Blinders, once the undisputed rulers of the Birmingham underworld, found themselves fighting battles on multiple fronts. It was a war they were destined to lose. With the increasing pressures and mounting losses, the gang was eventually disbanded. The aftermath was a period of disarray and disillusionment. The once feared and respected gangsters found themselves fading into obscurity. Their empire reduced to nothing but a memory. But every end is a new beginning. The fall of the Becky Blinders wasn't the end of their story. In fact, it was the beginning of their legacy. Their influence didn't just die with their downfall. It lived on, seeping into popular culture, inspiring stories and capturing imaginations. Their tales of audacity and defiance, of power and downfall, became the stuff of legends. They inspired books, music, and even a popular BBC series that brought their story to screens all over the world. The name Becky Blinders became synonymous with a gritty, raw, and rebellious spirit, echoing the tumultuous times they lived in and the indomitable spirit they embodied. The Becky Blinders might have fallen, but they were far from forgotten. their legacy continued to shape and influence long after they were gone. Their story, a testament to the fact that sometimes even in defeat, there's a kind of victory. Though the reign of the Becky Blinders ended, their legacy continues to captivate us, a testament to the indomitable spirit of a time and place. The saga of the Becky Blinders is a tale of power, ambition, and resilience. From humble beginnings in the backstreets of Birmingham, they rose to rule the underworld with an iron fist. Their fall was as dramatic as their rise, yet their influence endures, woven into the fabric of British history. Their legacy? A testament to the human spirit's indomitable will in the face of adversity. In the annals of history, the Becky Blinders stand as a stark reminder of a turbulent era marked by struggle, survival, and the relentless pursuit of power.